Folks get down cause this groove is profound. Unbeknownst to your town, we shall remain underground. The foundation of our sound, jazz hop plus the rhymes equals peoples in the crowd. And they sparking on the noisy budded brothers called the loud blunts, burning ozones. Now I call that a cloud.
Basically what happened was we were in world history together last year. And I've been producing beats for about a year. I can get into the whole thing with that. But I've been producing beats for about a year, and I was handing something off to my man, and he was like, yo, these are kind of fresh to mine, if I like brown.
Them skeezy old tricks got him servitude for years. Fireside drinking beers, washed up.
See what was going on for about a year before Adlai started coming out with some freshness was he was on the whack tip with his beats. But it took him a while to come into his own, and then he really did. And I was like, oh, and I was just using like hip hop and poetry and just all of the lyricism as just my own.
Understand my words like expression. Sheesh, you know the bass never sleeps.
I actually wasn't a big fan of hip hop before I got to Community. Like I listened to like Public Enemy and stuff, but then I like got to Forum and dudes like he wasn't around when you were here, but this dude Paul Smith, who's a great jazz pianist and like huge like OG in the Forum, but also Jake Davidson, Eric Bayless Hall, like they showed me like
Obina.
Obina, man, like they all showed me like the pathway down, like here's J Dilla, here's Madlib, here's Gangstar, here's the Roots.
I mean, it's just like growing in the jazz world, you begin to more successfully emulate your idols, and Adlai really, he started to come closer to what he desired from like J Dilla and from Madlib, and put his own twist on it.
So I kind of cherry picked like some of the more interesting parts of like Madlib's J Dilla's like drum loops. Like everyone knows that his drum loops are the greatest, and his chops and his drum loops are like the greatest ones like ever made. But Madlib is the master of mixing. So like he knows how to mix the horns so like they'll sound really really nice over a track. So like I picked like I tried to get like the tracks to sound like Madlib's tracks, and I tried to get the drum loops to sound like J Dilla's drum loops. And like you can hear like where I'm biting so hard. Like I'm biting on these dudes really hard, like just like going down my SoundCloud. And then like, you know, there's my own thing. So yeah.
Listen to like a lot of great lyricists, largely influenced by Q-Tip and Phife Dawg, although my rhythms don't come out in like necessarily the same ways. Conscious hip hop is really, that's where I rest at. You know, there's always something to be said, and there's a way to rhyme about it.
From JD to Hank Mobley, I can't stop my flow. See his rhymes to infinity, engaging in my energy and raising stakes for cheapskates that don't wanna fund me. Nowadays the shit ain't funny. I'm trying to get serious, got styles like furious. Boys in the hood get shot. I ain't new to this. I give you a clue to this. We ain't the type of crew to this. But sometimes I rhyme extraneous, a little spontaneous, combusting over GrammaFone beats that I condone. Listen in your home to his beautiful tone. Two trumpet boys jazzing all alone, coming correct like class when I'm on the microphone. Check your rap like the inspector. How the shit affect ya in all different textures, elaborate, complex. I detect ya, your presence is evident in And although we have a black president, the poets still po and they can't pay the rent. The problems of the people still don't take precedent. Still bumming for a buck, still trying to find they cent. America, wake up, it's time for a movement. Equality is not a godsend, it's human time spent. That's why I gotta vent.